right. Cliff, can we get levels? That's where you say check test.
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Tina.
Check test.
All right, and Craig.
Hello, can you hear me? Am I here? Damn, what have I done wrong? Hello, anyone?
Somebody's got feedback going through. Somebody's got feedback going through.
Oh, it might be my air conditioner.
Somebody's got feedback. No, it's the video. I can't tell who it is. It's one of you guys. I can't tell who it is.
I was muted, so it's probably not me.
I can't tell who it is. It's Marvel Girl. Maybe it's me. Could be me. Could it be me?
I don't belong. Yeah, nothing.
Well, we'll find out. Are you guys ready? Well, we'll find out.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Actually, that's her OnlyFans.
Oh,
I'm alone. I have nothing on.
got it.
I
Okay.
hate you.
Oh, quiet up. We're about to go live. Got it.
I
Okay.
hate you.
Hello, welcome. Quiet up. We're about to go It live. Is the SCToon show. It is the SCToon show. And we still have an echo going. It's one of you guys. And we still have an echo going.
I was muted.
It's one of you guys. All right. I'm gonna.
I was muted.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna. It might be me. How could it be me? I have too many. How could it be me? Check. Too many. How could it be me? All right. Check. It's still going. Well, people, enjoy the. It's still going. The looping. Well, people, enjoy the. The looping. I'll figure that out. Cliff, why don't you talk a little bit and introduce the show? Cliff, why don't you talk a little bit?
Yeah,
and introduce,
so this was
the show?
the brainchild of myself after watching SCToon have a debate on Modern Day Debate, and then Conspiracy Cats having another debate the subsequent night, and seeing the horrible moderation. And after both of us seeing, being seasoned debaters, I just decided, let's kind of try our hand at hosting a debate show. So I sent SCToon a message and said, what do you think about maybe we try to do it right for the first time? No disrespect to the Non Sequitur show, who I think did it pretty damn well. So I think that using sort of that model with our own spin on it, I think we can actually do a debate show that gets it right. And, no matter what topic, anything that people want to hear a debate about. And he agreed. And so here we all are.
That's awesome. We do have with us a couple other people. We've got FTFE with us and a Marvel Girl. I'm still looking into the audio feedback. I'm still looking into the audio feedback.
Hi.
Yeah, while you do that, I'll just
Excuse
say
me.
that.
Wait 1 second. Can I have a wrench so I can talk to this chat?
Oh, yes.
Wait 1 second. Can I have a wrench so I can...
Now, Toon, I don't hear any kind of echo or feedback.
But
from
they're
Zoom.
saying it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what you are sending out on your
They're saying it's
PC.
bad.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what you are sending out. On
I'm working on it.
I'm so glad it's not me.
I'll give you a wrench later. I'm working on it.
I'm so glad it's not me.
I'll give you a wrench later. But you guys keep going here while I figure that out.
Maybe Craig talk about I guess all four of us pretty much have a lot of debate experience.
Yeah,
But
600 debates in
right. But what the problem with Modern Day Debate and some of the other channels was debate moderation, which was the really, really big problem. And but so we've got you here as a seasoned debater, but so is SCToon.
Testing.
Hi.
Okay.
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 Yeah, it's live. It's live.
Yeah.
It's live. It's live.
Yeah. Yay.
Wait.
That's good.
Can I have the wrench now?
Wait.
That's good.
Can I have the wrench now? Oh no.
Yeah, no sound for SCToon.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
no sound for SCToon. Well,
Okay.
so
Hi.
Schrodinger's cat was saying that the reason that you guys have started this channel is because of the lack of moderation on places like Modern Day Debates. And Schrodinger's cat just asked me, what do I think is missing from places like that you guys could do better? And I think if you want a real debate channel where there's actual proper debates going on, the main thing you need is a format that people agree to beforehand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
And it's a format that is completely fair to both sides, but also harsh to both sides. It doesn't leave any room for you being able to overtalk and filibuster the entire thing like Alex Stein did to SCToon. There's no point having a format that will allow someone to just spout out 1,000 nonsensical points without you having a chance to respond. So if I'm coming here to debate, I want to be treated the same as the other person, with the same rules that they have to adhere to, and that we have to both agree to them beforehand.
And I agree with everything you just said. And I think what makes a great debater is not necessarily the same material that makes a great host or a great moderator. And I think that FTFE, I think it's not a surprise to anybody that you're not the best moderator because you're so
100%.
passionate.
Yeah, and I also know that when you come to my channel, it's not a moderated debate. The majority of things on my channel are dumpster fires. And that's why I actually sometimes enjoy going other places like Modern Day Debates and Non-Sec when it was around, because it gives me a chance to kind of actually have to properly debate rather than just have a shout-in match. But when you go to Modern Day Debates, because they just let it turn into a shit show, and I hope if I came to here and debated and I was stepping out of line, you would slap me down.
Yeah,
right,
we won't send hearts out.
Yeah, we're not sending hearts out to both sides.
No.
No matter what the moderator thinks of both sides, even if somebody just said something that made you absolutely angry, it's not your place to step in and be like, well, what about? No, you still have to be the moderator, and I think that's what Toon and I are trying to capture with this. And we want a lot of great debaters like Craig, like so many other people that are in the community, like even people like this Alex Stein guy, as long as he understands that he's going to be moderated. And if he wants if he wants to quit, then he's going to quit.
I think people can hear me now again.
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I invited Alex Stein. I started on Twitter, so
Yeah. What did he say?
He blocked me.
Of course.
He actually said anywhere. He said
anywhere.
Anytime, anywhere.
But block.
And then blocked me. Yeah.
He's a little boy.
Yeah.
See, now what I would very much like is to have a debate on this channel against Austin Whitset.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Properly moderated, where there's no over talking. It's timed. It's that would be great. And I think minimum 1,000 people would show up for it.
Yeah, too right.
So,
now too louder than everyone else.
Yeah, I adjusted that down a little bit. And so one of the things is, what is the job of a moderator? Is it to just keep time, or should a moderator keep the people on topic?
Right. And luckily we've made metrics for that. At least we've got we've got a good starting model for metrics on that.
Yeah, we do. So
the problem is I have, when I'm debating, right, and I'm trying to debate a flat earther, is say they've got their 10 minutes to present evidence. That 10 minutes will be so many different stupid little points that aren't even the same topic. And I think it should be the job of a moderator in that case to be like, well, no, you need to come back and stick to your points of evidence rather than going off on a tangent. Yeah, because I can do that. I can go off on a tangent, and I'd expect to be told, no, come back, Craig, and talk about the thing you're talking about.
Exactly. And I think that's what we're shooting for. And I know myself, and I think SCToon, we have the personal disposition that we can do those things because we don't get so much emotional as some people do. And then we'll bring on other moderators as they display you know, the ability to be able to do that. And I'll let Toon respond.
Yes, so I put the overview of the show with the roles in the chat here, and it's hard to talk because I hear the echo, and I've not been able to figure it out. So yeah, so the thing that Craig was talking about, you see that they'll do this shotgun presentation. There's specifically formats for people that like to do lots of claims. And I've defined a format specifically for that. So they do one thing on that one topic, and then you have a back and forth on it, a strictly moderated back and forth on it, where the moderator's involved a whole lot. That for Whitsitt or Thompson or Alex Stein would be great, and they can. It's fair to them because everybody follows the same rules, and so you can do your quick little topic, and then you present your supporting evidence, which is always for some reason the problem. So don't know why they can never do that.
They don't have evidence, that's why.
Well, yes, of course. So the format of the show, the idea is that there's different roles. You've got a host who overviews everything, right? Runs over everything. And the moderator. And the moderator is the only one other than the debaters that talk during the actual debate. Everybody else is muted. Then, of course, you've got the debaters and potentially a guest commentator. So it could be anybody interesting that we might want to bring in. Might be you if you're interested. We've also got then chat mods and chat master. And right now we don't really have a whole lot. We've got 107 viewers.
Is that like Games Master?
No, so that would be the person that the chat master tells the other chat moderators, communicates with them. So there'll be a back chat for them to talk in, and then a webmaster. So when somebody presents evidence during a debate, wouldn't it be great if there was a place that you could go to grab it? Because if it's in the live chat and then later the live chat gets erased because YouTube, you need to edit it or something, everything's on a web page. So we're going to have a web page for each debate. And so if you're interested in being a webmaster, and you have some WordPress experience, contact us, and it's pretty easy. You just grab their links and throw them in the web page.
Sort of like fact checking,
like a clip. It's like a clip.
No, not fact checking. Like they're not doing anything. They're just taking what's presented and putting it on the web page. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So, if I was coming to debate, would I have to provide you with evidence, my evidence, my presentation beforehand?
It depends on the format and what you've agreed with the other people.
And that'll vary per debate.
Yeah. Are you going to have some standard formats that we can choose from?
Yes, we do. It's linked on the main page there that I already presented. Did we lose a cat?
Right. Because obviously it does depend on, if I'm coming to do a flat Earth debate, there's different flat earthers that work in different ways. There's ones that will go with the shotgun, approach, but then there is ones that will try and, give evidence of a specific thing for a while. And I think depending on who it is, there needs to be a different format, because we know flat earthers aren't very flexible, right?
Yeah.
Where did Cats and Marble Girl go?
I'm here. Am I?
No, we're there.
Yes, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back.
Where am I?
So,
Matty in the chat says, how many debates will there be per week?
Probably at first it'll be one a week.
Right.
Try to have a schedule.
It'll just depend on demand,
Yeah. And what kind of topics will you be covering beyond flat Earth?
I think anything that people want to see.
Okay, because I've got a debate that I'd like to do that is outside of my normal purview of flat Earth, and that is the whether cannabis should be legalized and is a good thing. I would go on the yes side.
I don't see any reason why we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, the biggest thing is whether or not YouTube will flag it, and I don't think YouTube
That's
has
true
a
as well.
problem with that.
Yeah, like for medical misinformation or something.
I don't know. It's probably fine. There's
probably.
the common stuff nowadays that YouTube doesn't like is about that nasty virus going around. So that we probably don't want to touch.
No,
right.
Not because we don't have an interest in it, but because YouTube has no interest in hosting it.
Right.
No, exactly. Just the mere mention can get stream demonetized practically. So
Yes, it can.
Yeah. I think a cannabis debate would be like right up our alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if YouTube would have an issue with that because it is legal in so many places now.
Yeah, it's even
Especially
in my home state,
California, right, which is where YouTube is based.
Yeah. So,
so if anyone wants to debate me on cannabis, taking the the no side, contact Toon and Schrodinger.
yeah. So the email address is in the channel description. So,
you're really struggling with that feedback, aren't you, Toon? I can tell.
it's killing me.
Yeah, it makes you talk slowly because you speak and then you hear yourself back. I've been there.
Yeah. So, but is it not happening in the chat?
In
the live stream? Do the people in the live stream not hear it?
No, I don't.
Am I the only one in the world that can hear this?
Yes.
It's killing me.
Nope. Yeah, no, you're the only one. I've just listened to the live stream. It's only you that can hear that.
Okay, that's good. All right, so RizQ says check YouTube terms of service. Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea. They are a little vague, and I think they do that so that they can do whatever they want whenever they want.
Ranty says that he'd debate me on how best to beat up Jake the asshole.
Hey.
I don't think we need to beat up Jake the asshole because he's just released a video which actually proves the globe pretty well.
Oh, that's
so,
cute.
I don't know, he might be on our side.
How did he go away for like 3 years and then now he's back? It was
and attacking everyone.
super
Well,
weird.
yeah, he needed more money, so he put the fake Flurf hat back on, and
Here's the thing about Jake, right? Is he's a talented dude. Right? He can sing. He can he's funny. He's got some mad skills on a bass guitar. If he just dropped this asshole flat earth thing, he could be quite successful in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him play the bass, and he's not bad.
No, he's got some slapping skills.
Beeble. Must be the Cations and the salt.
The Cations.
That kills me. That killed me.
So, Toon, will you be debating on this channel at all, or will you just be acting in the moderator host capacity?
Yes, so that's something that Cliff and I talked about, and I think we came to that we can, but because we have specifically designated roles, it'll be fine. The debater cannot be the host or the moderator, obviously, can only be the debater. So we'll have a different host and moderator that night. So
right. And
okay.
with the eye at eventually us not being debaters anymore and only being moderators at some point. And Tina will be our main admin, and then with fill-ins, when she can't be around, people of her choosing will be backups.
I've talked with Dick Dawson potentially about being a backup.
Me too.
I found a guy on Facebook who does moderation for specific things, and he has a lot of experience in it. He's not probably a guy that's in our community much, but he knows debates and how to deal with it. So I've been talking with him. He could potentially even be a moderator.
Yeah, any good moderation is, welcome.
So now, obviously, the logical, science-minded of us are going to jump on this as a decent opportunity. But how do you think the science-denying side are going to take the rules that you want to impose?
That's the challenge, of course. A stronger
that remains to be
structure,
seen, I guess. Because I think it's probably, aside from Non Sequitur, who came the closest to our vision of what we see, I don't think it's ever been done 100% with the purity that we want.
Perspective wants to recommend Nathan Oakley as a moderator.
Yeah, I told him to get out.
We have our first ban.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Nathan Oakley can't even moderate himself.
Yeah. So I'm not, for people know, I'm not going to stop doing what I do on my channel. So I'll continue to do debates on my channel, hopefully every week like I've been doing.
Myself as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, me as well, but,
Yep.
I will very much enjoy coming here to be outside of my normal comfort zone. Yeah. Because let's face it, on my channel, I am in my comfort zone, right? I'm in control. I've got the mute button. I'm the one who decides how it goes. But if I'm coming here, I will be outside of my comfort zone, and so will my opponent. And I think that will be a refreshing change of pace for me, at least.
I'm looking forward to getting the word out to the sovereign citizens.
Yeah.
See if they'll come.
Yeah, I would have loved to debated the Donnie Lee guy that I debated. It
was an amazing debate.
Oh. Right.
Before he left.
Yeah. Where he was just not. Yeah, where if he had debated on this new channel, he would have to be strictly held to the standard. Because my very first thing was, I said, okay, so here's evidence that the horizon doesn't rise to eye level, and he just ignored it. It was his time to respond to me saying the horizon doesn't rise to eye level, and he just ignored it. And he won't be able to do that on this new format.
Yeah. No, because hopefully you guys would be like, well, you need to respond to what he's just said, right? Because that's one thing I find very, very frustrating when I'm debating someone like Modern Day Debates is I'll ask a direct question and they'll completely ignore it or respond with another question or just go off on a rant or something. And then the thing I'm trying to get across is never actually answered. And James is just like, okay, well, let's move on. I would very much hope that you guys would hold them to account for answering questions and stuff.
And we think that is the role of the moderator.
Yeah.
Right. And even with super chats, when a super chat asks a specific question of one of the debaters and they just say, ha ha ha, okay, move
cool
along.
Cool story, bro.
Right. Cool story, bro. The moderator should say, well, do you have an actual answer? I mean, and you can't just hold them there forever.
Yes.
But you can at least say, do you have an answer to that? And at least make it known that they don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost, I don't know if you guys would have score as such, but as a moderator, you'd be able to be like, okay, well, you've lost that point because you didn't answer or something, right?
we talked about that, like the different styles of debates with the Oxford and some of the others, and I think it's going to be a work in progress. I'll let Toon answer.
Yeah, I don't. Debates where there's points are, kind of high school debate club, but that's not. Nobody really. That's just so you could put a winner and a loser on it who followed the rules the closest or something like that. That debates aren't won or lost on points. They're won or lost based on whether or not your side is correct or not, which isn't necessarily measurable all the time.
So I've never lost a debate.
Well, actually, you could have, but no, because the shape of the Earth is factual. But that's got to be neutral here, or fair, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
Also, so other than just a straight debate with the formats, which you can find the formats on the link I gave you, we can do like a presentation where somebody takes a 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever, does a presentation, and then we can do question and answer. So we'll have like somebody that knows the topic well come in and ask them questions. So it's not a debate. So it might be more interesting for a subject matter expert of some sort to come in and share with us their expertise.
Right. So say, for instance, I'm debating a flat earther and refractions coming up. We could potentially get someone like Andrew Thomas Young to come in and act as the expert on refraction. Although after I spoke to Andrew, he would never be interested because he thinks flat earthers are ridiculous and he's got no interest in talking to them. But that's kind of what you mean, right? We'd get someone who is known as an expert in that field to come on and evaluate the things that have been said.
Yes. Yep.
Right, like a Professor Phil Bell, coming in talking about orbits and how you achieve an orbit. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So, I there's merch specifically for this episode. As a little bit rough as the beginning was. The problem is that Teespring is down.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not working.
So the link, I just put the link there. It's also in the description. So here's the deal. Before our very first debate, which we're hoping to have in about 2 weeks, that particular listing will go away. So this is your only chance to get the Zeroth episode SCToon show merch.
Can't wait.
Oh yeah, Teespring is completely down, isn't it?
Yeah. I might be able to. Nope. 502. They're totally dead.
What's a 502 error?
Well, that's a bad gateway. It's because they run through a third party.
Oh wait, no, I've just logged in. It's let me go in now. Oh no, now it's back to. Never mind. Yeah, they've also got something wrong with their server.
Yeah. So yeah, Dora is gonna buy them all.
No.
including a pint glass that's got the Disco Cat and Toon on it.
Oh, I can't wait.
So all right,
and I am working on an intro for you guys as well.
Awesome. So yeah, this is the what was I gonna say here? Moderator. So if you want to be a chat moderator,
I'm making a list.
Send an email, or talk to myself or Kat or Tina, Marvel Girl, and we're gonna keep. We don't need a lot. We're gonna keep it low. We don't want to have a huge number where it's all blue and somebody comes in and feels like, oh no, this is not a place where I can feel comfortable. We definitely want that. So.
Hello. I must have activated my Gary bot because it seems to be in your chat.
Thank you for that.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to turn it off. I think I've got a problem with it. It might be gaining sentience or something.
It can't. It's just a poorly written bash script. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
James Blonde has a question.
It's for Schrodinger's cat though, so he's not here. I don't know where he went.
I haven't read it yet.
Oh, I think
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
He's back.
All right.
There we go.
So Schrodinger, can you hear me all right?
Yep.
All right. So James Blonde's asking, do you believe that a Moor could ever participate in a real debate, or are they too lost? The only videos I've seen, they yell, scream, and talk over the opponent, and they, name calling.
I think too lost.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same with flirts?
I think some can try.
I think there. I've seen honest flirts. We had Ranty.
Yeah.
Who was in flirts?
Ranty. The guy I debated the other day, actually, Greg, was probably one of the nicest people I've spoken to online. And I think Toon's going to finish what I started and save him.
Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Amor is somebody that literally thinks that the United States is Morocco. So how do you recover from that?
Oh, you just laugh.
You can.
It's crazy.
Hey, remember that time that Anthony Riley said that Alaska wasn't part of the States?
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Yeah, and when Nathan Thompson told me that Saudi Arabia was not in the Middle East.
Yeah, but he doesn't work it, Miles. So.
And the Moors say that it is a religious belief with them. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we want to put out a call for debaters. If you are interested in a particular topic and you are interested and you think you feel good enough to present that in a debate, then we are interested in seeing what you have to say about it. The best way is to find an opponent that is willing to debate. Because we don't have just people for, we don't do the matchmaking too well. It's hard to do.
Right.
We can.
This isn't a dating site.
Yeah. So find somebody, both of you say, hey, I challenge you to debate. Here's the platform. Look at this. It's going to be fair. It's going to be even-handed. How about it? Then bring that to us, and we'll see if it's something we think is going to be good. Do
you think maybe it'd be handy to have a list of people that don't have people to debate? So, people come to you and go, I want to debate this, but I can't find anyone. And you've got a list of people that would be willing to debate that thing.
Funny enough, Craig, that is exactly the next thing I was going to say. It's almost like you're reading off of the same itinerary as me.
Actually, I'm saying there was collusion.
We have show notes, even for the Zeroth episode show.
SCToon, he's nothing if not.
Yes, so we do have a list. I've already got a couple people that have contacted me saying these are the things I'd be interested in. So we can do some matchmaking, and over time we'll get better at that and have more people that we can call and say, all right, would you be interested in talking on this particular topic? So definitely, I think we're going to have plenty, and don't let this stop you from contacting us. But I think we're going to have plenty of the kind of pro-science people. It's the other side, because they're not as much watching this, right? We've got a couple in the chat right now, but the people that think that the Earth is flat, or they think that the moon landing didn't happen, or they think that contrails are something else, those types of people, we're going to need to pull a few of those around and find them and fish them out. So
right.
Looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to having a decent platform that is neutral but fair, because I don't want to crap on modern day debates, but I think that they hide behind the neutral channel thing to get away with not moderating.
I think they even went too far with it. Like,
yeah,
they were like almost virtue signaling that they were fair, to the point to where I remember when they had Darth Dawkins on, and he talked all over his opponent, and James just laughed and giggled, and he didn't even try to moderate, and it was really that bad.
Yeah. So if I can say something about modern day debate, I had a conversation with James after the stuff happened 2 weeks ago. we started the conversation as friends and we ended the conversation as friends. I don't wish anything ill on his channel. I would I expect that what we do and what he does won't have a problem. I always thought if there's I'm not a scarcity person, right? That, you know, get your own piece of the pie. No, just go bake another pie. We're baking another pie here. James has his own pie. We have our pie. So there you go.
I'm sorry, slightly off topic, but I posted a comment on Jake the Asshole's new video. So you do realize this video proves a globe, right? I'd just like to read his response. No, sir, no curvature was proven here. No water sticking to a flying space ball was proven here. The A map is wrong, but the Earth is not a globe. Are you going to send me a shirtless pic or not?
What?
Why does he want to see me naked so badly?
Craig, you've got options at least. You've got options.
I have a question. Oh, sorry.
How far is that off top? What?
Right? It's crazy.
Why does he want to see me naked?
It's crazy.
Aaron Reese wants to know if you have a way of dealing with opponents that just don't appear.
That don't appear? Well, that the hard part, of course, is if it's a late no-show, what do you do?
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah. So number one,
they get blacklisted.
Well, yeah. If you don't show, it's tough to let you back. But it's the other is to have an option of people to call last minute on a particular topic. It's hard to do. Right. But over time, we hope that we can build that up and have some fill-ins.
So build a stable of fill-ins.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I'm always 3 days before, 2 days before, 1 day before, same day, checking up on the people that are coming on to make sure. And if 2 days out they stop responding, they still do.
Yeah, like both of us have had the cases where we will be speaking to people half an hour before the debate starts, and then they still don't show up.
Yep. It's not as common as 2 days out they just go silent, and you get the feeling, right? Morning I send a message, 8 hours later nothing, 10 hours later nothing. Like, oh, I better be thinking about somebody else, you know. Yeah, so Peepo Chess is asking, is this channel mainly for FE debates? No. We certainly will have them. But no, this is open for anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I mean, FE debates are probably, in an ideal world for me, maybe 10%.
Yep.
Something right around there.
Yeah. Craig, do you need to head out here? You got a debate coming up here in 20 minutes?
Yeah, I was just about to say I need to start getting off and start getting prepared. And if anyone fancies coming to watch me debate someone called The Painful Truth soon, please feel free to head over.
We'll get that. We'll get that link in here, and everybody will encourage them to head over.
And Toon, I'm really looking forward to seeing you debate Greg. I think that we can work with that.
I think so. It looks like it's on for Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central.
Can't wait. Well, thank you for inviting me on for the Zeroth show. Thank you, Marble Girl. Thank you, Kat. And thank you, Toon. And I'll speak to you all soon.
All right. We'll see you.
Thanks, Craig.
Bye-bye.
All right. Getting.
Can we talk about watch time building?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, definitely. That's a big part we need to talk about.
Even if you put them on mute in the background, even.
Oh, sure. I do that.
They're more fun to watch, though.
They are, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've listened to tons of my old debates and SCToon's old debates in the past couple days.
Yeah, I have too. So the update actually on the numbers. So we need to get to 4,000 hours of watch time, and we're almost there. We crossed 3,000 or got close to 3,000 yesterday. So I'm not concerned about hitting that. We'll probably keep uploading old videos for the next 2 weeks. But I'm not concerned about crossing the threshold to be able to apply for monetization. So it's how long does YouTube take? Because they're notorious for not being consistent. Where did Schrodinger's cat go? He's off screen again.
I don't know.
That means there's two of me. People, they don't want to see two of me.
He
Cliff
just likes ducking off, I guess.
And he doesn't even answer. I should have said it beforehand. That don't make your video go away because it screws up everything.
I'd rather look at you anyway. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm back.
There he is. All right. You can't do that. It makes everything get screwed up.
Oh, I don't see it on my end.
Going?
It's all right.
Sorry to interrupt you. Jeez.
Anyway, so we've covered everything that we wanted to cover. How about anybody have questions?
Yeah, audience questions.
Yes, questions from the audience. I'll see if we got anything. Why is there a Schrodinger's tune at the moment? Yep, we fixed that.
Why is what?
Well, because when you went away, it puts my picture up on your square.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the background is the TARDIS, and this is the 70s disco version of Schrodinger's cat and tune. When
We're just
will
grooving.
then be? When will then be now? Says Dora. Ooh. When will then be now? Then is in
Soon.
the future. Yeah, soon.
Tomorrow.
Let's see. Doug, I've only had 4 beers today. I looked up for a second and was like, oh, how many did I drink? I'm seeing double.
Scott Butcher would like to know, will the existence of God be a possible debate topic?
Yes. As far as I'm concerned.
That's fine.
Yes, the Mexican Bob, we said we need to build a stable of villains, not villains.
Fill-ins or villains?
Villains.
Yeah, I mean, depends.
Yeah. On the topic, really.
Ace Fox, why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things happen to bad people? It's
right, that's the big one.
Right.
Vadim, who are you booking any Mallory debates for this channel? Probably not. It's not quite.
No.
I don't think she's very moderator.
No.
She's not serious.
Yeah, I don't think she could be moderated at all.
No.
Who's your favorite Doctor Who? Colony wants to know.
Oh. The old ones is Doctor number 4, of course. Of the new series, Matthew Smith, I think.
I don't know any of that.
No.
I've never watched
Cliff?
Doctor Who.
Answers?
I
don't watch. Oh,
no idea.
All of the people, all 33 of my kids watch Doctor Who with us.
Is it one big TV or a lot of small ones?
Is what one big TV?
In your house. Do you watch it on one big TV or lots of separate ones?
We only have 2, main floor and basement.
Oh.
And it's usually main floor, so.
Okay.
He tapes
Big
their
living
eyes
room.
open in the morning and
Yep.
How many seasons is Doctor Who on?
Oh, I don't know. It's tons.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we got people saying 9 and 10, 4th and 10th. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Any policy on handling super chat questions? I don't think they should be held to the end when they feel less applicable to the argument.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we do need to make sure that it's done well, and
maybe schedule breaks.
well, yeah, that is one thing we are going to do. We're not going to just do a straight end-to-end debate. We're going to probably do an intermission. And something
between topics.
Yeah, and then so we might slip in some questions or super chats or whatever, or comments from the guest commentator. But then we do want we the super chat questions and just questions in general that aren't necessarily super chats are fun. Part of the interest is pressing the guy that you think you need to press by asking a question that you think is going to catch him out.
Right.
So that's part of the fun of the interaction. So but how do you do it? And so especially if the guy is left, that makes it hard.
Right.
Or if the topic is passed. So that there's no easy answer, unfortunately, for that.
Actually suggest between each round?
You can only do so many between rounds.
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah, on my channel we tried to just take short intermissions and get to them whenever it feels right, but there's no perfect answer.
Yeah, and it's different with a little bit more formalized structure too. I like to do when I'm debating somebody, I like to read them in line without them knowing that I'm reading the super chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. I think that's really fun. So, man, everybody's talking about Doctor Who.
Aaron Reese says he also thinks that insult super chats should be held off during the debate. It makes things feel non-neutral.
It's a good point. Just insults is not that's not what this is about. That's not the environment that we want to foster. I think people's ideas should be the things that we're going after. And so if it's an insult, that's not the idea.
We should probably just discourage, insult debates. Let people understand that it's probably not going to get read.
Yeah.
What if both are wrong? Pardon my shouting. I care about non-valid debunking.
In all caps.
Yeah.
What if both are wrong? It's not, as the moderator or the host, it's not our position to declare which is wrong, I guess.
Right. Exactly. I was about to say that.
Our position is no position.
You let them present their case, and then it wins or loses in the idea realm, How do you know if you're not breaking YouTube terms of service during the debate?
You usually find that out unhappily the next day.
Yeah. I've done that a million times.
Yeah. Having a good idea of what YouTube allows and doesn't allow. The topics that they're currently flagging and kicking out and stuff like that. They also don't like talking about the other side during World War II.
Right.
Which, we can't.
Yep.
Can't really. We're not going to be able to do that.
All right. So, what about phobic areas? Things that you could be phobic against, like transphobia.
Yeah.
Homophobia, like what if
if they start making those types of comments,
or say there's a debate about should transsexuals be in bathrooms, is that going to be one of our subjects?
I think some of the religious channels have had those and they've gone over just fine.
Okay.
But to the other point, I think it is definitely the moderator's place to step in if that's not the topic, and then one side starts leveling insults on that particular.
Right. Once it becomes hateful.
Yeah, that's absolutely muted. Right then, everything stops, and we have a timeout and talk about it.
And any moderators that come in, are you gonna go over what the channel expects of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think for each moderator, the first time will basically be a trial run.
Right. Good idea.
Yeah, it's RizQ says it's complicated, those YouTube terms of service. They are, yeah, and it's they have their terms. They're not well spelled out, and then it's enforced using artificial intelligence. It's an absolute mess. So for Ace Fox's first debate should be about which side of aluminum foil is better, shiny side or dull side.
I always wondered that.
Angel Gamer, you absolutely got what we were talking about. No debaters will be allowed to accuse other people of being child predators.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, or other things, as was accused in a recent debate on a different channel. Richard Branson was the one being accused.
Bezos too.
Yeah. So
yeah, that was. I think that was right around the time that I called.
That was the same day. Yep.
Yeah, that was the same day that I called you and said, "Look, we got to do something."
Yeah. So, oh, there is the possibility of satirical debates, and I've got some fun ideas for them. They'll be noted. You won't be confused into thinking that it's a real debate. But some rules that they will have to adhere to that will be interesting and funny, hopefully.
I'm intrigued.
It will be revealed should they happen.
Okay.
I've never heard of one of these satirical debates.
You've never heard of that? Strange. On your channel, I do recall a debate on whether or not a plurality of Karens should be called complaint of Karens or a privilege of Karens.
I was completely serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right. And nothing was created. No evidence was created for that.
No, definitely nothing was invented out of thin air. Like Angel Gamer says, McToon and Craig McNeil haggis debate. I have the haggis that she sent me. It's right back there.
You've eaten that?
No, it's in a can still. I'm scared.
That comes in a can?
It does. I don't know how it comes in a can. Yeah, it's frightening. Yeah. And I read the ingredients. It's got liver. I don't like liver.
No. From a can especially.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That must smell terrible.
Oh, yeah. So eventually I'm kind of contractually obligated to open it and eat it live, I guess. Putting it off as long as I can.
See, I tried Oreos from Singapore last night. Much better than that.
That sounds good, yes.
You should try some Vegemite.
No.
Gary Wybenga's wondering when he becomes a mod. Gary, send an email with your stating your case. It's in the about for the channel. So we've got
about 4 minutes.
Yeah. So we should look towards wrapping it up. Let's get. I'm gonna grab. Actually, Marvel Go, could you grab the URL to Craig's video?
Sure, I'll look it up.
Oh man, why did somebody bring up Vegemite? Now there's going to be conversations about Vegemite.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Vegemite?
Creating it?
And it sounds like an accident.
It does.
Yeah.
All right. FTFE debate in the chat.
And to Gary Wybenga, this is great. Gary said that the Blackpool Tower video was just perspective. Gary, that's a great topic to bring up in a debate. Find somebody. You can present uninterrupted exactly how it is, just perspective. You can show the predictions of perspective and how it matches observations. There you go. So there it is. All right, we've got it. Zombie Jesus versus Borg Jesus. Who would win? Stellarium Celestia. That is a great topic. All right, as we go heading out here, Marvel Girl, anything you want to add as we...
I am so excited for all this. I can't even tell you. So, and the merch.
Yes, the merch. I just checked. It's still down. So
keep trying, guys.
Yep, I'm sure they'll get it up soon. So that'll make it even more valuable.
Oh, Aaron Reese wants to know where they send the moderator applications. SCToon and Schrodinger's cat have emails, and I'll remind them of the people I saw in chat.
Yeah, well, in the about section on the YouTube channel has the SCToon show@gmail.com email address as well.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't know about that. I'm sorry.
Yep. Saeed Ahmed, will vile interlocutors be booted after a certain number of offenses? Yes, if they cannot behave, they cannot debate.
Right.
So there we go. All right. Cliff, anything before we head out?
Yeah, I think this was just a necessary thing that needed to happen. We need a platform to exchange ideas in a way that's formatted and no over talking and screaming over top of each other, and eventually enough was enough, and I think the two of us are two people that can make it happen. So there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well said. I got nothing else to add other than just go check out FTFE, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.